Hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Yeah, silver broke below the upper micro support level, so that means we have to look at the chart. There are a couple of perspectives I can offer here. The silver chart, I have to say that again, it is the chart is really messy compared to gold. Yeah, gold is quite a clean chart, even though only a diagonal pattern, but it's really following it nicely, you know, and it's kind of predictable. Silver, more difficult, yeah, at least on the micro level. So first of all, the base case is that a B wave bottomed in August 24. We're now moving up higher to all-time highs. Well, okay, the all-time highs, we zoom out a little bit, that might take a while, but certainly higher, right? That's the idea. And I'm tracking here a move up in a diagonal pattern. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So the idea is, if we are really in this third wave to the upside, or in this C wave to the upside rather, then first of all we need to understand what could be the structure from that low in August. Couple of ideas I have. The first one is that we just say we're dealing here with a leading diagonal in wave 1. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually we completed 5 waves, but as a diagonal pattern. That is definitely a reasonable interpretation. Then this would be interpreted as wave 1. And we are now starting a wave 2 pullback. So, and for the wave 2 pullback, we can start with adding a support area. First of all, let's add the invalidation point, which is the swing low from August. That's located around $26.40. So that would be the invalidation point for this scenario. Whatever the price is doing, it should stay above that level, right? That's the invalidation point. But the Fibonacci support is a little bit higher. It is located between the 50%, or let's say the 38.2 and the 78.6 retracement. So this would be the support area. And based on that wave count, we have just started an A wave, or we're pretty much actually in the late stages of the A wave. There could be a B wave bounce and a C wave down. And that would be a reasonable interpretation, I think. Do I like the 5 wave move up? Not so much, because the third wave is quite short, but it's valid as a leading diagonal, okay? Now, in an alternative scenario of, in let's say the second scenario, it's not even less likely, it's just a different interpretation. In this scene, you might hear the dog snore next to me because he's sleeping on the couch, actually. But in the other scenario, I think we can say that we have here another 1, 2. It's just a different way of labeling this. 1, 2, then this is a third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave. Let me just put that in white. So actually we have so actually just needed to change the wave degree here. In the white scenario, we have a 1, 2 setup, but then this is just extending higher accordingly, right? We have a 1, 2, then there would be a small 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5. I'm not labeling the whole thing. Then this here is an internal fourth wave pullback, but with a different support area as before. We get one more high. That would be wave 5 then of actually this third wave, all right? So it's just a different, it's just a slightly different way how this move up is subdividing. And therefore we can add now with that, let's say, additional perspective, we can also add a support area for this white wave 4. And it would be based on the length of the white third wave. And it would be the area between the 23.6 and the 50% retracement. I will highlight that with dotted lines. So we have micro support between $31.26 and $33.10 based on the latest structure. Any break below $31, $32 will indicate we're likely in the larger wave 2 with support at $28. That should give you all the levels. Important is to understand that even in the yellow count, we could get a B wave rally, which might start from the current region somewhere very, very shortly. But if the move up is impulsive, it might be wave 5 of circle 3. But either way, this is a range against which I would still focus on higher, especially against the $28 level. That's the update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out these stocks and S&P 500 service. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.